What's up guys, how's it going? So today it is a class and a lesson for extended chords. Just to start, be optimistic about the video. Leave the like at the beginning because you might like it. If you don't, then take the like out later. Subscribe because I'm doing videos every Saturday and we always have cool classes like that. And I recommend you watch the video. It is very important for this one. It's gonna be on the cards. The video is building Greek modes. And why is it important? Because you're gonna pick the scales of the Greek modes and you're gonna choose specific notes of the scales to build the chords. So you really need it, and it's gonna be hyper essential because you can improvise, do solos, anything basically, because it's the fundamental scales. So let's start. So just to start, I'll mention the last video's chord. If you didn't see it, it's gonna be at the end, but I showed you C major and I showed you an extended C major. I only showed that one because we were doing arpeggios and it was a great example of arpeggio, a simple one, known chord, and very easy to do the shape. So that was the arpeggio, and let's start by that. What's behind extended chords? Well, first of all, what are chords? I got a video, I talked about that one. It's gonna be for you to access it, but the chords are, you pick a certain scale, which are notes that are, they harmonize together, and you choose specific notes of the scale and stack chords. And the basic chords, you just do the first note, in this case it's C, and then the third, which is E, and the fifth, which is G. And I've taught you already how to do that. Please check the video out, building chords. It's amazing. And that is a simple C major if you only use those three notes. And on this shape, which is the most well-known shape for C, you only have those three notes. Now that's the simple chord. How do you extend it? I added on this arpeggio 7th and 9th. The 7th note is literally the 7th of the C major scale. Probably put in the tabs in there, the same tabs as always, because it's the same shape, it's simple. And the 7th note is a B. And the 9th, you just keep going, 8th, you repeat C, but an octave higher. And the 9th is the next, which is D, but an octave higher than what you have played. That is the extension of the chord. You can choose what notes you put in, but there's better and worse notes to put in. But that's an extended chord. And well, there isn't only this one. There's infinite shapes you can do. So that's what I'm gonna lead you to. Just show the main shapes, the most important ones, and basically how to build them, because so that you know the structure. Before that, what are the most used notes to extend a chord? On the scale, you keep repeating the scale and you get different octaves. We use a lot as an extension 7th. For D, that's how it sounds. First and 7th interval, and that's a major 7, by the way. We use a lot the 9th, usually stacking from every other note, so 7th, 9th. You can put in 11th too. People use 13th more, I guess. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And it can get very gourmet, it can really flavor the chord, so those are the main notes. Now the shapes, I'm gonna be running some shapes, the main ones on the screen. First off, let's start with 7ths, which are the most used, especially because they still are in the first octave and they're the most basic. So exemplifying with C, you can do C on the 5th string, which is right here. And for you to build the shape of the chord in different 7ths, let's start with, I don't know, the dominant. The dominant is the C, but then you use minor 7th. If you had a major 7th on 4th fret, 3rd string. That's the major 7th. The minor, you just go half a tone lower pitch. That's the interval. And the shape you got on the tabs in there, that's how it looks, Very used in blues, the dominant. For the 5th string, that's how it looks. You can use let's see, if it's a major 7th, just add the middle finger, put it on, in this case, 4th string, 3rd fret, where the 7th was, the major 7th. And now it sounds more, I don't know how it sounds by the way, but it's like sunlight hitting you, just chill. So those are for a major chord, for a major C, but you can have a minor C and play with the 7ths. If you have a minor C with major 7th, it's very weird because it's a dissonant, but people might use it sometimes. Or use a minor 7th on the minor C. Very important. It's like hyper used. But if you're on the 6th string, then the shapes tend to change, So let's do D here. C on the 6th string, you got it on 8th fret, right? And if you want to do the major, but then with major 7th, that's the shape. The major 7th is right on the 9th fret, 3rd string. But if you want to do the major with the, if you want to do the major with the major 7th, that's actually the shape, uses a lot in bossa nova, probably, which sort of comes from jazz. But major C on the 6th string, but a minor 7th, that's how it sounds. That's how it looks, And you can see that the 7th is on the 4th string, right? Because that's the only thing that changes. Here's a major 7th on 9th string, 4th string, 9th fret, and here's the 7th, same string, 4th string, but then 8th fret, right? But if it's a minor chord, then I don't use the minor chord with a major 7th because it's really dissonant. So here's what you're gonna use. It's the minor chord with minor 7th. Very easy because it's basically like lined up notes on the 8th fret, and that's it. The 7th, I don't have a fixed, by heart memorized which are the 7ths, the shapes, but I see, let's see, the C being used a lot on this shape. That'd be the major chord, the dominant, right? Major with minor 7th, and the 9th. The 9th added, see the flavor of it, how many combinations. You have a major chord, but then it can be major or minor 7th. You're using minor 7th, and then adding a 9th on that, but it could be a 9th in any of other 7ths that I have cited. That's one of them. Or you could do that shape, which is, it's a major 9th, I would say. What is it? It's like you just pick the 9th and go half a tone higher. Very distant, right? Those are some examples. I would say those are the main ones. So you know how to do 7ths because they are very useful. You know how to throw a 9th in here and there. And there's many shapes actually. I won't remember all of them off the top of my head. But you know how to do it, you know how to stack the chords. You know what's a 9th. You didn't expect that maybe that you would go to another octave and pick the same D but an octave higher, and you can use that to give color to it, So just to wrap it up, I'll show you very quickly how it sounds and how it sounds cool in different songs. I think I have 3 of them. I'll barely play them because I can't have copyright. But it's, you know, I'm adding a lot to the content. It's not just copying. You know, you're gonna see how it sounds just off the top of my hair. Very known one from Brazil, Girl from Ipanema. Is the major 7th, right? Major 7th. Dominant with 9th. Same, dominant with a 9th. But then you change the bass to it's a 5th, right? In relationship to the tonic. Anyways. What is it? On the 6th string, minor chord, minor 7th. Same thing. Also Brazilian one. It's what is it? If you know that one, comment. I can't remember it, but it's good. You try to guess if you know it. Black Eyed Peas have played it once. Dominant with the major 9th, not major 9th, but augmented 9th. Minor with minor 7th. Dominant, you know, which is a great shape. Tabs in there. It's a dominant major with minor 7th. Major with major 7th. You know that one? You know that one? That one, it's a blues, most likely, but it has a jazzy style to it. Eric Clapton, Autumn Leaves. See? Minor with minor 7th, except that you add the 5th, but it's just the 5th doesn't change the chord. You know that one? What's that one? This one? That's not an extended chord. You've learned it. This one, just go back. See, I'm playing with the 9s. So, if you've liked it, again, don't forget about the like. Subscribe, you want to be in tune because I'm posting very interesting topics. Full-blown technique with some theory, and check the other videos that are at the end. I hope you're with me on the next week.